Let me tell you a story from a world made of simple lines and circles, the world of Stickmen. In the heart of Stick City, there was a restaurant so luxurious, so elegant, that only the richest and boldest stickmen ever dared to enter. It was called Le Prestige. Inside, golden chandeliers, velvet chairs, stickmen with bold outlines, fancy top hats, glowing canes, sipping sparkling soda from diamond-shaped cups. It was a place for the elite. Or so they thought. One day, a stickman walked in. No bold outline. No accessories. Just a plain stick figure, thin arms, thin legs, a soft smile. Wearing a simple gray t-shirt and jeans, he walked through the golden doors with quiet confidence. But the room stopped, heads turned, brows raised, forks froze midair. One fancy stickman whispered to his friend, "Who's that guy? He doesn't even have shoes." The simple stickman stepped up to the front desk and said kindly, "Table for one." "Please." The waiter, with a perfect tie drawn around his neck, gave him a fake smile. "Sorry." "Sir," he said, "we're fully booked tonight. And, well, you don't really fit our aesthetic." The simple stickman stayed calm. "I have a reservation. Under the name Adam." The waiter snorted. "There's no Adam here. And let's be honest, this isn't really your kind of place." Laughter bubbled from a nearby table. Someone whispered, "Maybe he thinks this is a cartoon cafe." The waiter leaned forward and gently tried to push Adam toward the door. "Please, sir." "We don't want to cause a scene." But Adam didn't move. He just looked the waiter in the eyes and said calmly, "Are you sure you want me to leave?" And just then, the restaurant doors opened again, and in walked a bold-lined stickman in a perfect suit and polished shoes. Tiny gray beard, serious face. The manager. He looked around, confused by the tension. "What's going on?" he asked. The waiter pointed at Adam. "This guest insists on dining here. No reservation. No dress code. He doesn't belong." The manager looked at Adam and froze. His eyes widened. Then he smiled. "Mr. Adam." He exclaimed. "What a surprise!" The room went silent. "Everyone," the manager said, "this is Mr. Adam Sayufi, the owner of Le Prestige." Gasps echoed through the tables. The waiter, his line started shaking. "Yes, sir. I didn't know. I didn't recognize you without the usual coat or outline." Adam just smiled. "Exactly," he said. "You judged me based only on how I looked." He looked around the room. Everyone was listening now. "Respect shouldn't depend on bold lines or shiny hats," he said. "Because someday, someone you look down on might actually be the one who signs your paycheck." He turned back to the waiter. "How many people have you sent away just because they looked too simple? That's not what this place is about." Then Adam walked to the center table, sat down. The manager personally handed him the menu. And slowly, everyone in the restaurant began to clap. Not because he was rich, not because he was the owner, but because he reminded them of something they forgot. In a world made of lines and circles, it's easy to judge people by how they're drawn. But the truth is, the simplest stickman might be the one who owns the whole canvas. Don't judge by appearance. True value comes from what's inside the frame.